Hey everyone, welcome back to the Auto Lux. Today, we're diving into a true automotive underdog, the 1959 BMW 700. It wasn't just a stylish little coupe, it was the car that saved BMW from financial collapse. Let's take a full walk around of its exterior, sit inside the surprisingly practical interior, explore its performance, and see why this modest car was such a big deal. Exterior. If you're into classic cars and automotive history, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. When you look at the BMW 700, it's clear, this isn't your typical 1950s BMW. It was the company's first monocoque, or unibody, car, and it was designed by none other than Giovanni Michelotti, the Italian designer known for his work with Triumph and Ferrari. The 700 came in two body styles initially, a two-door coupe, and shortly after, a two-door saloon, or sedan. It's compact, even by today's standards, just under 4 meters, or about 157 inches, in length. Up front, you'll spot the early interpretation of the now iconic kidney grille, but scaled down and simplified. The round headlights, small chrome bumpers, and slight rear fenders give it that late 50s charm without being overdesigned. It rolled on 12-inch wheels, giving it a stance that was more functional than aggressive, but that's part of its charm. The proportions are tight, purposeful, and surprisingly elegant for a budget-conscious vehicle. Interior. Step inside, and you're immediately reminded that the BMW 700 was built with economy in mind, but that doesn't mean it was devoid of style. The dashboard is simple and clean, dominated by a centrally mounted speedometer and basic switchgear. The steering wheel is large and thin-rimmed, perfect for low-speed maneuvering, and surprisingly stylish with its minimalist horn ring. Seating was more comfortable than expected for the time. The coupe featured front bucket seats and a small rear bench, not a lot of legroom, but certainly usable, especially considering the car's size. Materials were modest, mostly vinyl and painted metal, but they were durable and easy to clean. And yes, storage was minimal, but clever. You got a small glove compartment, door pockets, and a front trunk, or frunk, since the engine was in the back. Performance. Under the rear deck lid, the BMW 700 packed a 697cc, air-cooled, flat twin engine, essentially an enlarged version of the one from the BMW R67 motorcycle. It produced 30 horsepower in the standard model, and up to 40 horsepower in the sportier 700 Sport version. Now, that might not sound like much, and it isn't, but remember, the car weighed just 640 kilograms, or about 1,400 pounds. That gave it respectable performance for its class. 0 to 60 kilometers per hour, or about 0 to 37 miles per hour, took around 15 seconds, and the top speed was roughly 75 miles per hour. But here's the kicker. The BMW 700 became popular in motorsports, especially in hill climbs and club racing. Even Hans Stuck, the famous racing driver, competed in one. It handled well thanks to its rear engine, rear-wheel drive layout, and its low center of gravity. Fuel economy. A very frugal 5 to 6 liters per 100 kilometers, or roughly 40 to 47 miles per gallon, making it a favorite among budget-conscious drivers during the post-war recovery. The most important thing about the BMW 700 wasn't just its design or its performance, it was what it meant for BMW as a company. In the late 1950s, BMW was in financial ruin. The luxury cars weren't selling, and the tiniest set of microcar wasn't enough to keep the company afloat. But the 700 was a smash hit. It sold over 188,000 units between 1959 and 1965, and it gave BMW the financial stability to develop future legends, like the 1500, Neue Klasse, which laid the groundwork for the 3 Series. Some even say that without the 700, BMW might have been absorbed by Mercedes-Benz. So while it's easy to overlook this little coupe today, it's no exaggeration to say, the BMW 700 is the car that saved BMW. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1959 BMW 700, give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments, would you drive one of these today? Or maybe you already have. Don't forget to subscribe for more classic car content and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep driving history forward.